It's been a while. I've not I've not had the time to actually be on YouTube for a while because I just let me put it that my life has been on um what's the word now? Okay, let's just say I've been rebranding. I think that sounds better. Yeah, I first off when I started this channel, I did not have a degree. Yeah, so basically, if you are watching this video and you have been following me from day one, you should know that I basically started this channel in 2022. That was after Tony Lumelu. So Tony Lumelu was um, one of the things that gave me a breakthrough after so many years of challenge and setback and doing videos concerning Tony Lumelu was also one of the things that brought me this far, especially in terms of growing my audience, my subscribers on YouTube and stuff. But then I had an opportunity to go back to school, and I took it. I mean, who does not want to go to school? First off, after Tony Lumelu, and then I did Flush Africa. I have always wanted to go for MBA, especially during. I think one of the things that motivated me about this whole um, MBA thing is when we are doing Flourish Africa. Hi, if you're joining, even though I can't see the name of the person that joined, welcome. So one of the things that motivated me about wanting to go for an MBA was during my time in doing Flourish Africa and the lectures I was giving during those periods. Some people were saying this was pre-MBA program, but then I didn't even know what MBA means in like will I say, if I was being truthful, I really do not know much about MBA. I only know that when we talk about after you have a BSc, people want to go about masters. But then I kept hearing that this MBA level kind of thing, and it piqued my interest. Also, but then I had an opportunity to get admission, but me before now, if I was to choose what I wanted to go and do in school, it would be me wanting to be an actress because yes, I feel I'm gifted in terms of writing and acting. But then I don't know if I should say that sometimes in life when you have delays, God is probably God and the universe is probably keeping you preparing you to actually be ready for what you want in life apart from saying okay this is what I want. So I think having to do business on my own and stuff gave me that mindset that maybe I'm actually better in other things apart from acting and writing scripts, which yes I still have passion for. So I think when I found out that I have so much love for business and then the setback I had in 2018 to 2021, now basically 2020, the 2018 to 2020 made me give myself time to find myself and maybe fall in love with myself. So that gave me an opportunity to want to help women. So I had a time in my life where I had to isolate myself, stay on my own. So I fell in love with having my own time, like being by myself. So that thing they say is addictive when you learn to actually be by yourself. I think that was my story. So at the time I got addicted to being by myself. So it forms a part of who I am. But then as time goes on, hi David, thank you for joining. Thank you. So I think after a while I felt I probably have more to offer maybe to people, especially women and maybe young ladies that is trying to make something out of life. So I know this story is kind of scattered in a way, but I was actually driving to something. So I think after that period of setback in my life, I found out that I have more passion for women. and helping women grow in business and in their personal life. So that was what grew my interest in not being an actress any longer. But then, of course, I still want to produce movies maybe later in the future. But then I fell in love with what I currently do now. I think that was one of the things that made me go to study business administration. So I eventually went for business administration. So all this whole story was coming back to this. So I took a break from YouTube, not because I intentionally want to, because as at the time I was supposed to monetize my YouTube channel, I was having issues with verifying my address, yes, my address, and I got pissed at the time when I kept trying, and YouTube was not responding. So I literally left it. So I went to school and I focused in school. And now the point of this story is that I am done with my school. So yeah, I went away for 3 years. And that 3 years would have sounded as a setback, but I do not acknowledge it as a setback. I see it as time of me stepping backward to prepare myself for what God has for me ahead of me. Yeah, so I actually enjoyed my time these 3 years, and the fact that it helped me build on not just myself, help me grow and have a better direction of what I want to do and what I want to be in life is a plus for me. It's something I really appreciate, and I thank God that I had time to do. So now I'm back. I want to come back to YouTube full time, and I want to do things that relate to my passion. Like I want to be all out for it. Now, in addition to having my YouTube active and running, I also intend to start up a podcast. My website is on the way, is under construction, and that is one thing I'm also proud of myself that I was able to achieve. And I just want to give my best in terms of helping people achieve their confidence level, discover that they can be more and they can achieve more, and at the same time help them grow in business if that requires it, which obviously I know it requires it. So I also said that to say that I'm about to launch um, 3 podcasts that I will be doing every week, hopefully. But I think probably I have to start with one, and while we progress, I will add the other ones, come up with the other ones. So, and I hope that you guys will be there for me. I hope that my subscribers, because yes, it's having 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. I achieved that in less than 6 months because I had to put my mind on it, and it helped me in a way. So now, if I decide to come back, which I have decided to come back, I just know that obviously, despite what, I will be able to reach my audience, and I want to be able to make my impact in the life of people around me, in the life of my audience, but I want to give it my best. I want to really give it my best. I want to do my best in every area that I can be able to do. So thinking about the podcast, which obviously I'll be ending the video part of it on YouTube. So definitely they're going to be on live on YouTube too. I am going to be doing 3 different podcasts like I already mentioned. So one is called Abundant You, which is a continuation of what I was doing before I literally left to school, or before I got carried away with other things. But now I want to be back on it because I believe I've had enough experiences in life and challenges to be able to talk about this and to be able to motivate people to actually go from the bottom to where they want to be in life. And then the second one is I call it bookmark. because it's about books and podcasts. Because one thing I did this year that has helped me a lot is the fact that I made it a point of duty every day to actually read book for at least 1 hour, listen to podcast for at least 30 minutes to 1 hour, even beyond 1 hour, depends on how long the video is and um, how long the podcast is, and also if I was free, probably not doing anything. So I think that helped me to harness things. So the knowledge and the things that listening to those podcasts and reading those books has imbibed into my life is some of the things I would like to share with my audience. So every month I want to be able to recommend at least 2 books. Since I've been reading, from the experience I've had in 3 months, sorry, in 6 months, I can't read more than 3 books in a month because obviously I have other things to do. So I only put in 1 hour every day to read. So now, if I can make a review of 2 books or make a suggestion of at least 2 books every month for my viewers, for my audience, I think that is going to help. Make 2 books, suggest 2 books for the month, and then recommend podcasts and speakers that I feel is going to help in different aspects, right? Then the third one, let me go back to abundant too. So when I talk about abundant, yes, I know, like I said, is in line with what I've been doing before, which is um I talk about different areas of people's, like both your confidence, your self-esteem, and then other topics. And from time to time too, I intend to bring in guests, people that I feel can speak in that aspect. And if you know any African self-improvement speaker, coach, podcaster, YouTuber, please recommend. I'm literally looking for people to connect with beyond Nigeria. They might be Nigerians, they might be from any other African country, including if they speak French, because yeah. So these 3 years I've been away, I have an opportunity to also learn French to an extent. So even though I'm not totally fluent in French, but I understand French and I speak French to an extent right now. So that is a plus. So that is that about that one. Then the last one is, I call it her success, her story. So because I am passionate about entrepreneurs too, like I've mentioned before, I have also come up with um a podcast, or even yeah, let's call it a podcast for now, even though it can be aired on YouTube, where I invite speakers, sorry, excuse me, where I invite, yeah, of course you can call them speakers too, where I invite successful entrepreneurs to come talk about their business stories, how they started, and hi, thank you very much, how they started, and um, how far they've been able to go in their business. So that it can actually encourage somebody out there, somebody who is willing to go into business, somebody who is, maybe they are scared, they don't know where to start from. Because one time in my life I was actually in that shoe, and that was before I actually went to school. I know I want to do big things, I know I want to run a big company, I know I want to be big, but I do not have a slightest idea of where to actually start and what to do. But I find my way around it. That's basically what I had to say. I found my way around it. I had, matter of fact, I did 2 entrepreneurship program, which is Tony Illuminado and Flourish Africa. So those ones guided me to an extent to know how to run a business. But then coupled with I went to school and I studied business administration, and I'm still preparing right now, hoping to get in for an MBA program for the next year section. So those things gave me an idea. So we have people out there that does not even know how to start or what to start with, or how to even go about what they want to do. So that is more reason why I'm bringing in her success, her story, because when people hear other people talk, it motivates them to do something. So I want to be able to motivate other female, especially female entrepreneurs, to be able to pursue their dreams, to run that business, Why Abundant You encourages them to be better, to be a better version of yourself in life. And my bookmark help them know the people to listen to, and the books that can actually help them achieve their goals in life. So I think it's a full it is a full I should call it a full package. I want to be able to do those things, and I want to give myself a space of 1 year. Let's say by the end of 2026, I should be able to make a lot of impact as much as I actually want to do in the lives of people. So that is the main reason why I'm literally back, and I'm happy I'm back. And it took me a lot of courage to go live, but I'm glad I did, because it's more like conquering one aspect of um, something I'm actually teaching people to do. So I want to live by example. I want to be able to practice. And if you're watching this video later, or if you're here because of, I think I had to put the link of this video to my the book I'm writing. Sorry, I had to attach this video to course I'm currently working on. So if you're here and you're watching this video later, and you're here because of the course, the confident code, I want you to know that yes, I am not just teaching what I don't practice. I am going live. I am bold enough to do that. I am confident in myself. And I want you to look at yourself and tell yourself, yes, you're confident, you can do this. So, yeah. I don't want this video to be long, because this is my comeback, like I said, after years of being away. And I'm here to rebuild. I want to rebrand. I want to be able to build my audience. And I want to be able to offer the world things that I feel they need to hear from my own perspective. So maybe my story is going to encourage somebody to want to do something out of life, to want to become better, to want to pursue that dream, or achieve that particular goal that they've been wanting to. Or also, maybe you've been thinking that, oh, it's too late in life, you have wasted so much of your time. No, you have not. Because I believe that whatever thing that happened in life happens for a reason. So what I do some of the time is I ask myself the question. If I find myself in a situation or a place that I don't know exactly why I'm there, one thing I used to tell myself and ask myself is, okay, I believe you're here for a purpose. So the idea is to ask God, life, and yourself, why am I here at this moment in my life? What is it that I'm supposed to pick out of being in this place? Is it a lesson or is it a blessing? So whatever thing it is a win-win. Because if you're not getting the blessing, you're getting the lessons that come with it. So it's something you're going to add in life and use it to achieve something. So wherever you are in your life, or any stage you find yourself in life, don't ever count it as if it's a waste of time, except you want it to be a waste, because the universe and God always places us on a path that we should be on. So it boils down to finding out, why am I here? What impact am I supposed to be making, or what lesson am I supposed to be learning? And don't ever be afraid to say goodbye. Goodbyes are painful, but most of the time they are worth it. They are really worth it, because everybody will not stay in your life forever. Everybody has their entrance and their exit day in your life. So it's important for you to actually ask yourself, okay, how when it was time for the person to go, have the instinct to know that, okay, it's time for this person to go. It's time to say the goodbye. And it doesn't have to hurt. Yes, of course, you're going to miss the person, but don't make enemy out of it, because everybody cannot be in your life forever. So it's best for you to make the best out of what you can actually gain from that relationship, from that association, why it lasts. Because trust me, it might not last forever. Some people are destined to be in your life 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month. So don't stretch it. Some people are supposed to be in your life for a lifetime, but not everybody is destined to be in your life for a lifetime. So as long as we have that and we understand that, then life becomes more easier. So I'm sure I'm going to have so much fun coming back. I'm sure I'm going to have so much fun with this channel, especially, including other things I'm going to be doing, because yeah, I've taken the time to build on myself. And this is not a new journey, but I should name it rebranded journey of my life, because from here henceforth I'm not going back. And yes, I'm not disappearing from my YouTube channel for 3 years again. Yeah, I might take some break sometimes, because obviously you need some break to be able to recharge and to be loaded, because you cannot dish out from an empty pot. You have to be full before you can be able to dish out to people. So yeah, I might be going on break from time to time, but I'm definitely not disappearing again like I did for 3 years, even though it was for a good cause. But I have a message the world needs to hear, and God actually want to use me to help lives. So this is me embracing my calling. This is me being all out to actually do what God, the universe, and life want me to do. So I am back, I am ready, and there is no going back. So I will be ending this right now, but I'm sure to come live again, maybe before the end of this week, because I really want to talk about my um the book launch. Maybe I should start with that before Abundance You. Yeah. So I want to talk about, because we are already at the last few days of the first half of the year. I kind of want people that were listening to set a challenge for themselves for the second part of the year. You can do it. It's possible that some people have not really done anything out of their life for this first half of the year. You did not achieve anything, it's okay. But you can do something out of the second half of the year. Your dreams can still come true. And it works like magic. Because some of the time, how we plan our life is virtually not how it ends up. So I believe that God, life and universe has a better plans for you. It's just for you to be able to sink into that. It's for you to be able to listen, to actually find out, what am I supposed to be doing at this time in my life. It boils down to finding your purpose. So it's gonna be a fun ride, like I said, and I'm looking forward to making the best out of it. So thank you for everyone that joined this live, and thank you too for everybody that is watching this video right now, because depending on when you decide to watch this video, because I wanted to take a bold step to come live. So thank you for joining, and have and enjoy the rest of your day or your night, depending on where you are and where you're joining this live.